So when we were on the face-off, you can hear me talking to him. And that's when he fucking knew. And I was like, I was basically like, I was like, you're my bitch. He's like, take your glasses off. I was like, you take your glasses. I was just kept fucking with him. I was pissed.
Wow.
And Dana that's when I went, woo. But I called him out on it. I was like sucking air. I was like, you look terrible. I was like, you look like shit. And I just kept fucking just going after him and beating him mentally, just fucking beating him mentally. And in wrestling, in freestyle, you would always have to sit next to your opponent. You'd have your bout sheet. And sometimes people would be your best friend. They would hate on you. They wouldn't say shit. But you would always have to worry about the quiet motherfuckers because you knew what the fuck was going on. They're getting ready up here. And I knew he was trying to, but I kept breaking this bitch. And that night when we were practicing, I hit the speed bag and stuff, and we went to this other boxing spot. And I met the Russian champ boxer, big fucking dude. Got introduced to him, and everybody was super chill. But the only person that wasn't smiling there was this other fucking trainer. And he was watching. And as I'm hitting the speed bag, and my trainer's coach, Rashad Holloway.
I thought you were going to say Rashad Evans.
Hard to hit Holloway. And he was my boxing trainer. And I was really good with my shit, and I was zoned in. And I'm cutting weight and so on and so forth. And the only person in that room that wasn't smiling was this trainer. And I didn't know him. I shook his hand. He was just like, and come to find out that next day, after all that, I had a good one. I went to bed. I made weight that morning and so on and so forth. And I hear that Khabib went to the hospital, supposedly. Not the UFC's hospital or anything like that. And his manager is supposed to be the best one, Ali Abdelaziz, and know everything and so on and so forth. Yeah. Well, what ended up happening was a couple of fights later, I don't remember which fight, I ended up seeing that same fucking trainer in the corner with Javi Mendez at AKA. This bitch made a phone call to Khabib and says, dude, this kid is fucking sharp right now.
Yeah, I believe him. Because, Khabib was undefeated, right? And he was trying to build like a legacy. He don't want to risk that.
No.
So you got a point there, man.
That trainer made a call to Ali or Khabib that night?
They called
Khabib, this guy's looking ready.
In my opinion, because even when I was checking into this certain hotel, Khabib was sitting in this couch and he fucking looked over and he took a picture. I mean, you could see somebody took a picture of Khabib when he was on his phone and looked like this. They were fucking scared. They were super scared because it just kept escalating and escalating. And when they surrounded, they tried to fucking scare me and it didn't. It pissed me the fuck off because I had been to Michigan being the only little fucking Mexican that was good at sports. And I had to beat him on the fucking field. And I was like, you know what, you son of a bitch? I was like, it's only gonna be me and you in that fucking cage and nobody's gonna save you.
Wow. What did he say back to you? Nothing?
Fucking couldn't say shit because I wore sunglasses and we'll go back to the sunglasses with the mirror. And the only thing he could see was his little bitch ass being afraid.